All right, so today I'm out sifting some wood chips for my garden, and I thought I would make a quick video on my compost sifter shaker contraption. So when I was looking to build this, I couldn't really find anything on YouTube or anywhere of a good design or something that would be, that somebody could make themselves affordable. So this is what I came up with. I built this all out of pretty much junk, with the exception of the Predator engine that was on sale last fall on Black Friday for $89. So I have probably $200 in this whole setup. But I built a base out of some scrap steel. It's 6 feet wide and 4 feet high. Then I put a piece of plywood across the front to keep materials separate, because the price of steel, which would be ideal for that, is really too expensive. So built a base. The back is an old weight bench. These are the, that you'd set the bar on. These pillars, I turned them sideways and mounted them in there. What that does is we have all those adjustment holes and those pins. I can adjust the height of the deck up and down. So if I want to sift like a wet material, I put it up steeper. And if I want to sift a drier material and get a better sift on it, like sifting dirt with rocks in it, I can lower it down and it will shake. The material will sit on the screen longer and shake, and the larger particles will come off this end cleaner. So I've used that to sift some clay and rocks. Works pretty good. The screen will clog up if the clay's wet at all, but other than that, no problems with that. The deck, shaker deck, I did build it out of wood, and it was just the fact that I didn't have the metal to build it out of, and I wanted a proof of concept first. I may, at some point in the future, redo the deck. The screen is some expanded metal that I picked up from a salvage yard, and I would like a little finer screen on there, but I haven't found anything that actually holds up to the violence of this thing shaking. I tried using some stainless lath over the top to get a finer sift, but it doesn't hold up. So there's that. So we have the motor here, drives a pulley that is also the hinge point for the screen deck or shaker deck. So what that does is it keeps my motor, even though it didn't cost a lot of money, I want it to last as much as possible, separated from the violent shaking of the deck. And it also helps on the belts a little bit. I've seen some people make them where they have a pulley from the motor going straight to the deck, and the belt is just jumping like crazy. So I know that's not going to last any long period of time. The motor just isn't designed to take that abuse. But anyway, so we have it isolated this way. So a pulley comes up and runs this pulley. I played with pulleys a bit on stuff that I could find, but I chose that. I think it's a 3.5-inch pulley to a 5-inch pulley, if I remember right. And then we have 3 pillow block bearings, 1 mounted to the screen deck and 2 mounted to the base. What that does is it makes the pivot point here. So if you raise and lower the deck, it doesn't change the belt lengths at all. And then I have this belt running up to that shaft, and that shaft has some weights welded on it to get it to really vibrate. I made this tensioner, keep the belt tight. It does, this top belt does vibrate a lot. So I've used this, I don't know, probably 30 hours. The belt will definitely not be long for the world, but I guess that's a consumable part. And then back here I made these brackets to mount springs that I took off of my Japanese mini truck when I lifted it. So they absorb some of the vibration. And that's really it. This pile in here, I timed myself just to see how efficient it was. And right now I'm just sifting wood chips. I use these as a surface mulch in my garden. I put them on in the fall, and then I can plant right into them in the spring. Finer wood chips work better for vegetables. They break down quicker, and they do suppress weeds. But anyway, we're not making the video about that. So I timed myself, and I was able to sift this pile in 24 minutes. I am positioned really close to the pile of wood chips, and we ran about 2 yards of sifted material, roughly 2 yards, in 25 minutes. So 30 minutes we would definitely be at 2 full yards. So right now it's going to get loud. I am going to start it, and then I'll jump on the tractor and video it working. So maybe plug your ears. And today will be the day that it doesn't start on the first or second. And it ran out of gas. Perfect timing, just when I wanted to shut it off. I knew it was low on gas, but... So, that's it. In practice, that's how it works. Just thought I'd share this. Anyone trying to build one of these or make it, it doesn't have to be overly complicated or expensive. And like I said, I have, I don't know, 30, 40 hours of running material through this. It's worked fairly well. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up.